EnerNOC uses state-of-the-art technology to connect to your facilities and monitor your operations at an extremely detailed level. This infrastructure is used to identify a prioritized list of savings opportunities.
Hi, I'm Jesse Horowitz here in EnerNOC's Network Operations Center. This is where we dispatch our demand response events. This is the team responsible for staffing the Network Operations Center 24/7 and responding to those events when we're dispatched. I'm going to walk through a quick demo of what happens here once we receive a signal from our utility or grid operator customers and how we dispatch our network of customers to respond to an event. Here in Boston, we are notified by what's called the ICE in New England. It's the grid operator here in the New England area, and one of our marquee customers is the City of Boston. So I'm going to walk through a couple of examples of what that customer can do. The general theme of what happens here in an event, we receive a signal from the utility customer. We then turn that signal around to our customers, to our network of customers in the form of notification. So I'm going to walk through a quick demo here of what that notification may sound like to a customer. Many of them, in fact, will send out a signal internal at their own facility, notifying the employees and other customers on the floor what's going on. So I'll show you a quick demo of that in a moment here. So we'll wait a second for this to kick off, and you'll hear it as it goes off. So this is essentially an example of the message that we send to our customers, letting them know that they've been dispatched for an event. Once we send out that notification, we're going to ensure that they've received that notification using a series of reports that tell us who has confirmed who's received that. I'm going to hold them over here for this notification to come off. This is the old standard awkwardly quiet.
Attention, EnerNOC employees. This is a test of your demand response procedures. Momentarily, your lighting will be reduced by 50%. Thank you.
So as you see here in our Network Operations Center, we have sent out the notification, as you heard, and we have curtailed the lighting here. It's a pretty non-intrusive, non-invasive tactic, and it's helped to reduce our electrical usage. The facilities here in Boston that participate, which are the City Hall, the Public Library, and the police headquarters, they take measures such as turning off elevators and escalators, turning off air conditioning units, and raising chilled water points. And these measures help them to reduce their energy usage. Once we're in the middle of an event, we're going to monitor their performance and make sure that facilities like the City of Boston have reduced what they have agreed to reduce. And so we're going to use a different suite of tools which help to show us which sites have and have not hit that committed curtailment. Here's one example. Each one of these blocks represents one of the facilities involved in the event. The size of the block is the amount of electricity that they can reduce, and the color of the block is the level of performance they've achieved. So it's easy for us to identify which sites are underperforming, and we can reach out and help those customers to actually achieve their committed curtailments. This screen here on the right is the customer performance view. Each one of our customers does have access to our PowerTrack technology, so that during the events they can log into the software and actually see what kind of curtailment they've taken. So for instance, during events, the City of Boston will have a list of their curtailment measures, and they can ensure that when they have turned off those equipment, that the load is actually dropped off. The last one here is one other tool that we use during an event, which helps us identify which sites have confirmed notification and participation and how well they are in fact participating during the event. Once the event has ended, we're going to walk through the set of steps in reverse. We will notify the customer that the event has ended, and we will help them to restore their normal operations. So what I'm doing here right now is essentially just sending out the notification again internally here in the NOC. You'll hear one more broadcast, and you'll see the lights come back on momentarily. After each event, we will reach out to each customer to make sure that they have satisfied all their electrical reduction commitments.
Attention, EnerNOC employees. The test of your demand response procedures has ended. Your lighting will now be restored. Thank you.
So that was essentially the message that we sent and restored, and as you can see, the lights have come back on. So this, in a nutshell, is what we here in the NOC do during a demand response event.